Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now here to close the show with me is world champion auctioneer Ballou. You know, Bailey, you are no stranger to Superior, to Sunrise. Charlie's out again this week. He's got some more family commitments, so we get the honor of having you sit in his seat today.
You bet. It's always nice to be back. Got my start here several years ago, probably 10 years ago, and I actually worked for Superior for a year and kind of got familiar with it. But a lot's changed over that time, and anyway, so I get to come back a little bit more often now and becoming a lot more familiar with the faces and the procedures of what's going on around here, and it's always nice to be back.
No, well, we appreciate having you. You know, let's talk about it since you're going to take Charlie's seat. Let's kind of jump right into it. What do we have to look forward to on the market today?
The markets are very favorable right now. What we've seen on the futures and the CME board trade lately has gained a lot of momentum here over the last several months, and just continues to look like the outlook for that's going to be really good as well. Grazing cattle, obviously, we're in the heart of that right now for wheat pasture, so the calf deal is really, really good. But you know, we get into this time of year, and the feeder cattle, those numbers kind of tend to shorten up, and so that demand has really increased as well. So as far as what we look forward to today, I think this market today should be really, really favorable.
Well, you know, we always joke and we say if we get Russ Akert over on Sunrise, it's going to be a great auction day. And we had Russ on, so it is. We know we have a lot to look forward to in the auction today. You know, Bailey, from time to time we visit with Charlie, we visit with Ralph, we visit with Trent, we visit with all of our auctioneers, and we always talk about the one thing that's so important to us here at Superior, and it's working for our consigners and being able to take their year's worth of work and just the little part that we get to play on it and earn them that paycheck for that year. You know, from your perspective, what does it mean to sit behind the mic and really work for those consigners?
Without question, that's the biggest honor that we have. Is, you know, from where we sit, whether you're the the market man or the auctioneer or whatever role you play in that, you take great pride and honor in being able to be a part of that role. You know, like I said, a lot of times that's their livelihood, and what they're looking for is one paycheck. But not only that, the folks that you know that do background cattle and run stocker cattle, that's what they do for a living as well. It's not any different. So for them to put that kind of trust in you, it's not something that we take lightly. And yeah, it's really nice to, over the years, you learn those names and you learn their programs. You know what bulls they're using. You know what their cow herds look like. A lot of times before you ever even see the cattle on the video or you ever see them come in the ring, we know what we're about to sell. Just their reputation precedes them usually, and so it's all just a great honor to be a part of it.
Well, you're exactly right, and you know it's not just you know, like you said, you've seen these consigners be progressive over the years, and you've seen all the hard work that's gone into that, and it's very rewarding to be a small part of that process.
Oh yeah, without question. You know, what we've seen as far as the progression in genetics alone speaks volume to what these producers are doing. They're going and they're buying better bulls, they're keeping back better heifers to make cows out of, and the improvements that we've seen genetics-wise across our country, far superior to anything in the world. We're putting more pounds on beef with less head of cattle, and I think that it really talks about their involvement and what they're wanting to do, and we're seeing that work out on that backside for them.
Well, you know, we're coming out of November, you know, the month of thankfulness, and as we're heading into December and kind of our last several auctions of the year, we have a lot to be thankful for here at Superior Livestock, our consigners, our buyers, our reps, everybody. So, you know, we always take time to commend them and thank them for allowing us the opportunity to be here. So, Bailey, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. We know you've got an auction to get to, so we appreciate you taking time to be with us on Sunrise this morning.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Stay tuned for the auction, and then join us back for the very next edition of Superior Sunrise, December 16th, right here from Hudson Oaks, Texas.